What's going on, everybody? Whoa! Yo, where'd I go, though? But seriously, though, like, where am I? Hang on, I gotta get my camera going. There we go. Okay, let me fix this little part there. All right, we are ready to go. Let's make myself a little bit smaller. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's fix this a little bit. All right, what's going on, everybody? How we doing? We got green eggs in the chat. 2 p.m. tip off. Shit, man, at work. Damn, that's tough, but matinee action. Not too often the Cavs play this early, but take it. Especially because, tonight we got playoff football, so this game will not take away from tonight's experience. What's up, Derpy Entertainment? Formerly Derpy Gaming. What's going on? Cavs in action tonight against a shorthanded Pelicans team. No stat sheet, the preview, I guess, for the game. Go through everything, and then we're gonna get underway. It's gonna lag. It always lags. That's my thing. Call me Laggy Dog. It's because my bandwidth is freaking getting used up by a lot of things right now. Get their season leaders and such. It's McCollum leading in points, rebounds is Valanciunas, and assists is McCollum. Cavs, of course, is Mitchell leading the way. For each team, both of the teams have won 2 of the last 5. The Pelicans are coming off a win over Detroit as they have begun this whole win-loss thing again. They've been doing this a couple times this year. So, should be a good game. For any bettors out there, Cavs are 7.5-point favorites with a minus 320 money line. The Pelicans are plus 7.5 with a plus 250 money line. Over-under is about 223. I could see this game getting right. Yes, sir. Garland, Mitchell. Let me get the starting 5 for you guys here in a second. Starting 5, Garland, Mitchell, Okoro, Mobley, and Allen. The usual 5. And then for the Pelicans, it's McCollum, Dyson Daniels, Trey Murphy, Najee Marshall, and Jonas Valanciunas. Cavs are currently 5th in the East, behind the Sixers and Bucks. A game behind the Nets for 2nd. And the Pelicans are, of course, in a dogfight out west. They're in 3rd. Game and a half ahead of the Kings and for 4th, which is insane. And then they're a little bit, the way it behaves as we get ready for tip-off here at the... Hey. So I got to adjust my scoreboard. Thanks to CBS Sports for holding it down, last night, the last stream I did. Got to adjust my scoreboard a little bit. There we go. All right. Oh, you'll be at the Cavs Arena? Yeah. So I don't know what they're looking at now. Is you got people walking the concourse. Yeah, very rare day game. There's a Philly fan in town. That's interesting. Wearing a Maxi jersey. I guess, people are in town for some reason. Maybe you just, I'm going to go to a game. I'm not a Cavs fan, but I'll go to this game anyway. So there's Darius Garland as the Cavs are wearing their wine jerseys at home. That's not a all too common occurrence with the Cavs. Usually they like to... You don't usually see them wearing their wines at home, but yeah, the Pelicans are in their white unis with New Orleans along the front. Few of the dramatic claps. What? Okay. Okay. Okay, buddy. What are you talking about, buddy? Hopefully, the stream behaves. So there's Serena Winters as always. There's Jonas Valanciunas with the greased up hair. He's ready to go. There's Jared Allen, Fro looking as bushy as ever. Yeah, we don't usually wear our wines all too often. As we are ready for tip off. 3 o'clock start. That's a very interesting start time, but I don't mind it. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. There's Allen and Valanciunas ready for tip any second now. As the ref steps to center court, tip is away and won by the Cavs. Darius Garland will bring it up. He's guarded by, I think that's Daniels. Yeah, here's Mitchell. Marshall guarding Garland. Here's Allen. The lob. And the dunk. So here we go with the lobs again. Lob to Mobley. Remember the last game I streamed, there was a lob fest. Oh, man. Here's Marshall over to Valanciunas. Jonas. McCollum. Guarded by Okoro. Stops. Kicks it out. Marshall for three is no good. Again, last game against the T-Wolves, he played despite being sick. I don't know why he did that, but hey, I guess, he figured they need me. I mean, we didn't necessarily need you, but, I mean, that's cool, but probably would have been better off if he had just sat that out. As McCollum hits the pull-up two. Little fader. Here's Mitchell. Reverse misses, taken by Allen. Hook is good for two. Allen cleaning up the dish. I love it. Clean up clean up the access, the mess. It's a holiday. I know, MLK Day. I know. I'm aware. At least we don't have a noon game. That would have been crazier. Here's Murphy. Kicks it out, and it goes over the hands of Marshall into the seats. Cavs ball. I want to see the Cavs wear black on Friday. Well, why don't you call up the Cavs and be like, "Hey, yo, can you wear black jerseys for me on Friday?" I'm sure they'd be like, "Who are you?" Maybe they will wear the black ones. I don't know. But here's Allen. He'll give it to Mitchell. Mitchell thought about pulling up. He'll give it to Garland. Garland inside. Allen open three. Corner for Okoro is good. 9-2 Cavs. Start. Got to keep this up though. Got to keep this up. Here's McCollum. Inside. Valanciunas against Allen. Gets doubled, tripled, misses it. Putback is good though, because he's very hard to stop in the paint. Pelicans fans gotta love having him, especially with Zion. Oh my God. Here's Garland. Garland against Daniels. Garland drives inside. Allen, pull up two. Too strong. Oh, why you do those pull up? He kicks it out, almost stolen. Marshall, guarded by Mobley. Drives on baseline. McCollum, good defense from Garland. Pull up for three is no good. Had to kind of rush that, maybe. What's this hairstyle Okoro has? Does he have braids or something? Pull up three. Mitchell is just a little off. Oh, no, he has braids, like a cornrow thing. Lost it. Ooh, nice pick move by Mitchell. Drives the other way. Mitchell. He'll drive in, and he loses the ball. And it's a wide open 3-on-0 dunk for Trey Murphy. I must have Marshall. Mitchell's trying to say he was fouled the other way, but no foul. So Garland will take it up. Yeah, Mitchell thought he was fouled, driving to the hoop, but no call. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell inside for Allen. Allen looking for someone to get the ball to, gets it to Garland. DG, 5 on the shot clock, step back for a three is way off. DG, if there's one thing about him, he just forces up way too many shots. Kicks it out. Murphy drives baseline over to Valanciunas. Pull up for two is good. And just like that, it is a 1-point game. Cavs offense likes to take these like little mini naps at times, and they allow the opponent to just claw right back into the game. Garland over to Mobley, who dunks it down on top of, it was a Marshall or Murphy's head. Murphy, at least Mobley is not afraid to dunk in traffic. Up 3. Here's McCollum, former Blazer, of course, traded last year before the deadline against Okoro. Daniels, Marshall just dunks it on his. Oh, well, okay, wow. Luckily, no one was underneath that. Oh my God, don't get posted by him, though. Damn. Garland against Daniels, who actually played in the what was it, the All-Star weekend festivities. Here's Mobley getting doubled. Draws a double. Garland fires for 3. That is no good. What are we doing? Come on now, guys. McCollum, pull up for 2. No good, just a little off. 2-on-2 transition. Garland lost it and taken by Daniels. Here comes McCollum the other way. McCollum, Murphy 3 is good, and the Cavs are down 13-11. Timeout, Cavs. So yeah, Cavs offense takes a little nap. Taking a nap when they had a great start, and they just completely, they just become stagnant. Yeah, that's the word. Stagnant. Very stagnant. Not a lot of passing. They be chucking up these horrible shots. Gotta, pass the ball a little bit. Look for the good shot, man. And make your damn bucket, too, man. Come on. It's going to be one of those games. Especially against a short-handed Pelicans team. I don't know if you guys saw my video earlier today. I filmed it last night. I was going to post it last night. But then I looked at my clock and it was damn near 4 a.m. And I'm like, I ain't posting this. Hell no. But Sam Amico posted an article at like 1 a.m. talking about the Cavs weighing a 3-way trade involving John Collins going to Utah and Malik Beasley coming to the Cavs. Now, it didn't exactly say what the Hawks would possibly give us. I mean, would they give us anything? Maybe a bench player? I don't know what they would give us. But based on the contracts, I think that we would have to get something else in return, as well as Beasley. Lamar is leaving the Ravens, you say? Good for him. Get the hell away from Greg Roman. Honestly, if I'm Lamar, I'm going to DaCosta. I'm going to ownership or whatever. And I'm saying, I'm going to go to ownership if I was him. I'd say, listen, buddy, you want me to stay? You want me to secure my future here? Get rid of that bozo Greg Roman. Because if he don't leave, I will. Because he has squandered some really good offenses. And, I mean, DaCosta has to do a better job of giving him more weapons. But Greg Roman, this dude literally did not give J.K. Dobbins the ball at all inside the 5. How do you not? It's like Stefanski right there. That's Stefanski or Freddie Kitchens would do. Stefanski would, but Freddie Kitchens wouldn't do that. Something that sounds like something that would happen to us. Yeah, Pelicans up 13-11 after getting off to a very slow start. No changes to the lineups as of yet. Oh, no, yeah. I thought there was. No changes yet. Here's Garland. Guarded by Daniels. Mitchell against Marshall. Mitchell inside to Allen. Kicks it out. Good passing there. He'll drive. And the flush by Allen. See what happens when you pass the ball? Instead of going tunnel vision, like solo mode, pass the ball a little bit, Get the defense moving like that. 3 ball, no good. And it goes out of bounds. It'll go back to the Cavs. My offseason predictions are Brady is going to retire, Rodgers is going to get traded to the Raiders, and Lamar is going to the Jets. But there's the injury report. Williamson, Liddell, of course, Herb Jones, and Ingram all out for the Pelicans. For the Cavs, it's still Wade and Windler. That has to be the lightest injury report we've had all year. Only 2 players. Here's Garland. Garland drives in, goes baseline, kicks it out, and he stepped out of bounds. I swear, Garland over dribbles way too much. As Karis LeVert and Kevin Love check in for the Cavs, and Jose Alvarado comes in for the Pelicans. Nice dunk by Allen. So you see Jose Alvarado's in there. And I believe I saw where Rubio could be getting an increase in minutes. About 15 minutes, they said. That's cool. Here's McCollum bobbing and weaving around. Kicks it out. Almost lost it. Murphy goes to the corner. Pop up 2. No good. Got his own rebound because Allen didn't bother to go try to get it. And he gets the bucket. Come on, Allen. Go get the damn ball. Don't stare at it. Here's LeVert back with the fluff. Love for 3. No good. Classic. I see, yeah, LeVert rocking the fluff now. Step back Daniels for Valanciunas. Almost got it stolen. And okay. Offensive foul. Allen got whacked a little bit in the face area. Valanciunas trying to explain himself. Let's see what he did here. See, he's reaching in for the ball, and he went like that. Kind of contorting his arm and pushed him down a little bit. That's all we need is for Allen to hurt himself. That's an interesting move, but good to see Allen's all right. Here's the Cavs. Mitchell drives in, kicks it out, and he fires it into the third row of seats behind the bench, behind the Pelicans bench because Kevin Love can't jump. Come on now, we know this already. Kevin Love has no hops anymore. Maybe 10 years ago he did, but not anymore. McCollum drives right by Okoro. Open. He kicks it out. Wow, that's an interesting development. Passing up an open 3, and there's a foul under the basket. It's never seen someone pass up an open 3 in the corner. Dyson Daniels just did. Damn. Let's go Cleveland. What's up, Johan? I said Johan. Who the heck's Johan? Dyson Daniels, I think he was a former G League Elite player. He actually played, I think he was in the Rising Stars, wasn't he? Yeah, he was in the Rising Stars Cavs. First home game for Ricky since before his injury. And Devontae Graham, Jackson Hayes are in there now for the Pelicans. So Rubio is back out there. He's going to be running the offense. Mitchell takes the seat. Free throw is good. So down 4. 4:15 to go in the first. Again, Rubio is getting about 15 minutes, I believe, now. LeVert. Here's Rubio. Over to Love. LeVert. Inside Allen. Floater. No good. I've never seen a team settle for jumpers and hook shots and floaters, and they miss them all the time. McCollum kicks it out. Graham. Almost stolen. Here's Valanciunas. Backing down, forces the double. Turnaround J is no good. Here's Rubio. He'll bring it up. Rubio drives right through. Oh, it's the passing. Love for 3. No good, because this guy is a scrub. Yeah, Kevin, just keep jacking 3s and missing them. Yep. It's a detriment to this damn team, I tell you. Here's Alvarado. Over to Valanciunas. Hook. Good. See, he actually makes his hook shots. Here's LeVert. LeVert. Pull up 2. No good. Brick. 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 Guys, stop missing. This is what hurt us against the T-Wolves. This team just cannot make their shots. They go through this long lull. I don't know. As Valanciunas will take a seat. And Allen will take a seat too. So 2:56 to go. Here's Alvarado. Rubio against McCollum. And there's a foul. Larry Nance is in there with Graham, Hayes, and Alvarado with McCollum. For the Cavs, it's Mobley, Love, Osman, Rubio, LeVert. This bench is so mid. Kevin Love, like, this dude is so slow. He's a detriment on the team. It's not even like he can just bang threes anymore. He literally sucks. Almost consider him unplayable. He's legit unplayable right now because he can't do anything. You put him on defense, he stands there half the time. Look, there goes my defender. Oh, look, I'm going to go into the paint and leave my guy wide open in the corner. And then, the best part is when he's trying to hit threes, brick, 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 brick. Clank, 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 clank. Is Zion? No, he is not playing. He's in street clothes. Which means only one thing. He's not for a little while. I think a couple more weeks. Yep. No Zion, no Brandon Ingram, no Herb Jones. So it only makes sense that we're going to probably get cooked by a bunch of role players today. Meanwhile, our guys are out here just derping around, doink, doink, clink, clank, boink, boink. Still missing shots and everything. Classic. Cavs have the third best home record in the league. Only behind, I believe it's Memphis and somebody else. Who cares? Whatever. There's a couple other games going on at the moment. Indiana leads Milwaukee 63-50, 3:50 to go in the half already. 23-15 Toronto over New York. That game is just around the 2-minute mark left in the first. And 21-19 Washington over Golden State, 3:39 to go in the first. One game went final already. Boston beat Charlotte 130-118. And you have another game about ready to start on TNT, Miami-Atlanta. That should be an interesting game. Atlanta's kind of struggled. Miami, they're all right. 4 p.m., Utah and Minnesota face off. And then you have Phoenix versus Memphis at 6. And then at 10:30, Houston and the Lakers on NBA TV. But yeah, there's Larry Nance Jr., former Cavalier. Wow. Today. Yeah. And then January 30th, 1995. God. It's crazy, Jackson Hayes, 30 points. It wouldn't surprise me at this rate, Fox. I wouldn't be shocked at all. I would not be surprised if he just went berserk on us because this team is mid right now. Here's the inbound from Alvarado. Getting hounded. Almost stole that. I'm surprised Osman didn't try to jump for it. Here's Marshall. The lob. And a foul on Love. Dude, seriously, get Kevin Love's dumb ass off the floor. This guy is a detriment to the team. Like, he'd be better off as just being a coach. $28 million contract, and he's a bum. What's up, Mark? Spencer Tew? So free throws coming up. First one's good. This Cavs team is so mid. So mid. Oh, man. Second one is no good. Taken by Kevin Love. He actually did something productive. I'm shocked. Wow. Here's Osman. Inside for Love. Almost had it stolen. Rubio. Over to Osman. And there's a foul. On the floor. Foul is on Graham. Still got a lot of game left, obviously, but this team has to wake up and make their damn shots. Otherwise, this game could get ugly. Even though they don't have, Lonzo. Oh, nice pass inside to Osman. Goes up and he's fouled. He'll have 2 shots for the Turkish sniper, I guess. It's weird. I was looking up, our roster, and it has like the nationality next to each player. They have Chetty as Macedonian, even though I could have sworn he's Turkish. Unless, no, I think he's Macedonian, but he played in the Turkish league. That's what it is. Macedonian's like a Baltic state. Macedonia. Or North Macedonia, I guess, as they're called now. As he misses the first free throw, call it Macedonia. I'm not going to slander North Macedonia. They did nothing to me. Free throw number 2 is good. Hey, at least you split the pair. Well, we made another point. Yay. Down by 6 with 2:17 to go here in the first quarter. Here's Alvarado. Looking to kick it. Graham for 3 is short. And another foul. And here comes the fouls. So reckless on closeouts and just being dumb like this. Like, yeah, let me just start him from behind. What exactly was this idea by Osman? I swear this team is so mid. It's so mid it hurts. 2 more free throws for Graham. Losing to a short-handed Pelicans team. Wow. That's the Cavs, though. This team will do that. Free throw number 2 is good. This team is just mid. They need to do something about that. Would Malik Beasley add a little punch to this team? Probably. Free throw is good. So all 3 are good, and it's down by 9. As we have about 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Here's Rubio. And another foul. As Osman's trying to get around a screen. It's Rubio inside for Love. Over to Mobley, who dunks it. Good choice. Give it to Mobley. Let him dunk it. Here's Graham. Corner. Blocked by Mobley. Runs out of bounds. It'll go back to the Cavs. Ooh, good block by Mobley. Evan's been playing much better lately. But nice pass. He got Nance to close in on him. And jump, which opened space for Mobley. Here's LeVert. Goes up and gets the bucket. Oh. See what happens when you actually make the basket, guys? You add 2 points to your score. Alvarado over to Marshall against LeVert. Gets around the screen. Floater is no good, and Love yanks down the rebound. Almost stolen. Over to LeVert. LeVert for 3. It's completely off. And he was fouled. I didn't even notice that. Wow. He was fouled. I just look and he's on the ground. And so I believe that'll be 3 free throws for LeVert now. Wow. I almost got stolen by Alvarado. Nice job by Rubio. And then a nice pass to LeVert. Backs up. Yeah. Okay. So free throws coming up. Free throw good. All right. Cavs is the type of team that blow out Boston and get blown up by Detroit. This is the type of team to lose to a team with losing like 2 or 3 of their best players. Second free throw is no good. Classic LeVert. Makes 1, misses 1. But I mean, it's going to happen. You know, you're going to lose games that you should win. Third free throw is good. So 2 out of 3 isn't bad there. I mean, we won 8 straight, and then we kind of fell down to like mediocrity. That mid. Goes up and gets the bucket in traffic. Down by 5. Here's Love. Love stops, turns around, gives it to LeVert. LeVert drives in, goes up, gets the deuce. Dude, it seems like Karis LeVert is balling out now. Maybe he realizes that he could get traded and he wants to go crazy because he wants us to net a top target or whatever. Looks more enticing to opposing teams as there's a miss taken by Kevin Love. Good job to muscle it away from Alvarado. He'll bring it up himself. He'll give it off to LeVert. With 13 seconds left here in the first, we're going to go for the final shot. Karras. LeVert against Graham. He'll drive. Stop. Over to Mobley, who dunks it. 0.8 to go. Cavs down 1. And that'll do it for the first quarter. So, good ending to the first quarter. You're only down 1. Could have been way worse, let's be real. But hey, you know who I give that credit to? Freaking Karras. Because it's like he took the reins and he started making his shots. And Evan Mobley continues to be a monster lately. Oh, Mobley has an early 8 points. Solid stuff from Ev. Solid stuff from Ev. We need Evan to just completely start falling out. Leave. LeVert belongs in Houston or Detroit. Not a good team. Cavs is definitely the type to do something dumb. What's up, Quandale? Deeply like ass. Yes, we were playing like booty at the time. Yep. But it's like they woke up. They'll do that. They'll go through like a little lull, and then out of nowhere, they just start hitting everything. It kills me about this team. I mean, it happens. You're not gonna make every. You're not gonna make every point, every bucket, but like this team just goes through little spurts of mid mediocrity. You know, they turn into mid every once in a while. Just making sure my stream is good. It might lag here and there, mainly because of ESPN. The scoreboard is kind of eating up bandwidth. I think, like when you can, I think we can always tell like when an ad is playing or like when a highlight is playing on ESPN because it lags it a little bit. Yeah, Quandale, that's why we need to get a solid wing because we've been getting killed by these small forwards that can hit threes at an amazing clip. I can't even count how many times we've seen guys just nail threes in the corner. I mean, you've got teams that just literally have their guys camping in the corner, banging threes left and right. Meanwhile, we got our guys, LeVert and Osman, oh, Chetty sometimes, but LeVert and Okoro sitting in the corner, and half the time they brick theirs. So we are about ready to start the second quarter here. It is Marshall, Daniels, Nance, Graham, and Alvarado for the Pelicans. Cavs, Mobley, Love, Osman, Rubio, LeVert. I expect to see less and less of Neto and more of Rubio as we get going on into the season here. So here comes the Pelicans taking the ball up the floor. Alvarado running around, guarded by Rubio. Gets a screen. Here's a three. Good. Devontae Graham. Just as I was talking about it, too. 11:37 to go. Here's Rubio. Gives it off to Love. Love against Alvarado. Over to LeVert. LeVert around the screen. Thought they were going to try and do a pick and roll action. He'll drive. Lost the ball, but he's fouled. Oh, look at three. Exactly. Like, yeah. Talking about guys hitting threes. Boom, three. But we'll see what happens with that Malik Beasley trade, I guess. That might be happening. So the Cavs are pursuing a 3-team deal involving Malik Beasley coming to Cleveland and John Collins to Utah. His first free throw rims out. Classic. Classic. It's always seem like our guys that shoot the free throws the worst are always at the line the most. Funny. Free throw number 2 is no good. I swear, dude. Here's Alvarado. Could have been tied, but we can't make 4 free throws. Devontae Graham inside the Nance against Mobley. The floater is good by Alvarado. This bench is so bad. It's so mid. It's so mid it hurts. Here's Love over to Osman. Like nobody on our bench really scares you. Osman drives, goes up, putback misses, another putback misses. Come on, Kevin. You had like 2 putback attempts and you missed them both. Freaking loser. Marshall, Daniels, Marshall in the corner against Mobley. Working inside, goes up, misses. Nice rebound by Love, and here's a pass up to Rubio. And he kicks it off the backboard right to Kevin Love. I swear, this guy's just trying to be Harlem Globetrotter, and then, oh look, Love turns it over. My God, this dude's a freaking bum. Daniels in the corner, guarded by Mobley. Kicks it out. 3 is no good. Got lucky there again. Can we get Kevin Love off the damn floor? This guy's a freaking loser, dude. So slow. And now they're going to call timeout. Yeah, get your ass off the floor. As Darius Garland will come back in. My God, dude. I see Kevin Love on the floor. It's like, here we go. The offense is going to regress. Every damn time. You can always bet on it. Kevin Love comes on the floor. You can always... All he can do is throw nice passes and draw charges. That's it. His 3-ball has went... Can't beat Pelicans without their 2 best players. They're trash. 3 best players. No Zion, Ingram, or Herb. We're talking 3 prime players for the Pelicans that are out. And all we're missing is Dean Wade and Dylan Windler. You know, I mean, our bench is just not scary at all. You know, it's not scary. Not scary one bit. If I saw our bench, I'm not scared a bit by our bench. Okay. The only person that might scare me on the bench is maybe LeVert or Oz. The only people that might scare me on the bench is LeVert or Osman. Because they could go crazy at any moment. Everybody else, I mean, Rubio probably would scare me because the dude is like crazy sometimes. I mean, he can go off every once in a while, every blue moon. But he's more known as a fantastic passer. Mobley is a starter, of course, so I'm not going to count him. Hopefully the Cavs doesn't piss me off on Friday. Come on, Cavs, we should be whooping on them. Well, they're making their shots. That's the thing. We aren't. You know, we aren't. I want to see if when the starters come in, like Garland's coming back in. When Garland's back in, I want to see how this offense looks. And get that freaking loser Love off the floor right now. Like, I've said it. He's borderline unplayable. Isaiah Mobley is on a 2-way, so he's not usually available. Besides, they wouldn't play him a lot of minutes unless, like, we're injured to crap. Like, we're to the point where we can barely muster a roster. Same thing with Diakite. We're not going to see too much of him right now. We're barely even seeing Rolo. Rolo is essentially just a cheerleader. Which isn't the worst thing. So Lamar Stevens checks in with Garland to go with LeVert, Love, and Mobley. And then it's Alvarado, Graham, Nance, Daniels, and Marshall for the Pelicans. And then there's a steal because just being lazy with the ball. Alvarado over to Daniels, spins up, good. This team is ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Like, they just turn the ball over. Being careless. Here's LeVert. Over to Mobley. Garland. Fakes a pull-up. Guarded by Daniels. Kicks it out to LeVert. Pull-up for 3 is no good. But hey, there's Love with the rebound. And an offensive foul on Kevin Love. Floor. Get this freaking gray hair just for men looking dude off the floor. Every time he can't even do anything good right there. Like, Kevin. Oh my God. Oh, no good. Good job on the defense of that hook shot from Larry. Here's Mobley. Evan, Evan the Kevin. Back to Evan inside. Little, this little floater off the fingertips. Good job by Ev. Seems to be the only guy that can do something around here. Here's Alvarado. Corner three. No good. Evan just, jogs over to the ball. I mean, I'd be flying all out to get that rebound. Evan lost the ball. Why am I not surprised? Nance gives it to Marshall. Hey, Kevin, you just grandstanding there, buddy? You just going to stand there and watch? So he just stood there and watched. It's like, you just going to stand there? Really? Are we serious? Love to Levert. Levert drives, goes reverse and gets it. God, it's literally Karras and Mobley right now. Wish Darius could get involved a little bit. My God, dude, I can't stand watching Kevin. Oh, and I thought we would have gotten the turnover. Nope. And a dunk by Larry Nance. Literally, it's all Mobley and Levert. Nobody else right now has done a damn thing. Orleans 0 for 3 from the field, and Love's 0 for 4. Fallon looks like he'll be checking back in with Murphy. Pull up 2 is no good for Garland. Darius. Alvarado drives in, turns around, back into the paint. Corner wide open 3. Too strong from Daniels. Garland will take it up. Darius inside, turnover. No, I thought it was going to be a turnover. Here, Kevin Love, 3. Air ball, damn near. And here comes the Pelicans the other way. Drives up, puts up the easy 2. Timeout, Cavs, down 10. Oh my God, this team is ass. It's mainly because you got a freaking old ass dude on the floor who thinks he's still good at basketball, but he clearly isn't. He's old. Get him off the floor. Why is he still getting minutes? Hey, JB. We are halfway almost through the first half. Where's Donovan? Where's Jarrett? And get Kevin Love off the floor. Yeah. Get this old man off the floor. He's got 7 rebounds, but he can't put up a damn point. Like I've said, he's borderline unplayable. I can't believe this loser JB literally keeps Donovan Mitchell off the floor this long. Are we serious, JB? Playing Levert and Love on the floor at the same time, although Levert is actually contributing, but Love ain't. It's practically almost 5 on 3 because Lamar ain't doing nothing either. Lamar is out here doing a little cardio session. They haven't said his name once. Losing to a team that doesn't even have their 3 of their best players. Are we serious right now? It took this loser, JB Bickerstaff, half the damn quarter to get Donovan Mitchell back in the game. I have a parlay going. Mobley helping me, but Mitchell not so much. Well, Mitchell has barely been in the game. He's only had, I think, 1 rotation. That was first quarter. He hasn't come back in the game yet, which I'm hoping he'll be back in now. If I don't see Mitchell on the floor, I'm going to question JB's mental capability. Cavs bench versus Browns defense. Well, at least the Browns defense has some good players. I mean, the Browns defense has shown up. Cavs bench, you're lucky to get something out of the bench. Garland shouldn't be playing. His hand is, yeah, probably. Have a parlay, parlay. We need to get Mitchell back on the court. He's barely played. At least Evan's showing up. At least Evan's back out there, but they got Donovan Mitchell back in there with Jared Allen. Took them this long to get the guys back out there. Are we serious? Darius Garland at home, 25 points, 51% from the field, 46 from three, and 8.2 assists. On the road, 17 points, 39% from the field, 31% from three, and 7 assists. That's a heck of a split from the home and away. So here comes Levert, who's out there still with Mitchell and Garland, Lamar, and Allen. Mitchell gets a screen over to Garland. Garland inside to Lamar. And he traveled. Swear our bench is just playing like ass today. My God. Did our over the shot clock go back to the Cavs? A lot of time, but my God, this team is so just aggravating to watch. A game like we had last year where we would just dominate a team like this. Like that. When's the last time we even had a game? Was it the Chicago game? The first Chicago game? I think that might have been the last time we actually had a dominant win where we dominated the entire game. And there's a turnover. This team is so turnover prone. I don't know why, but they are. They're just being so lackadaisical with the turnovers. Valanciunas for three is good, of course. Of course, their big man can shoot threes. Our big man can't, though. He's tried, but he's missed every one that he's shot. Here's the Cavs. Over to Mitchell in the corner. Jab step. Pull up three is good for Mitchell. Are we going to need to be carried by Mitchell again? Seems like that's what's going to need to happen. Alvarado around the screen, drives right in there, floated good. Just no defense at all. Just let him get right into the paint. Playing Olay defense, guys. 3 for 9 from the field. They are 8 of 14 this quarter. Mitchell. Pull up three again. No good. Saved by Allen. Out to Garland. He'll fire for three. That's good. It's good to see it, buddy. You've officially done more than Kevin Love tonight or today. God. Yeah. Good job, guys. Yeah. 4:50 to go. Down by 9. 4-0. Here's Allen against McCollum, and we have a foul on the floor. Foul on Garland. These guys get way too handsy. Like someone said earlier in the year, this team is guarding with their hands and not their feet. Then they fall behind the ball handler, and then they wind up having the foul because they get beat. And of course, they're told not to give up easy shots, I guess. This is the same team that literally celebrates when they get a 3-second violation on defense. McCollum, pull up three, no good. Yanked down by Lamar, and he loses the damn ball. My God. Lamar, get in your freaking... I think, are those freaking braids pulling on your brain, my son? Come on, man. Are we serious right now? But he lost it. Okoro, 3-on-1 transition, goes up, and he gets yanked down. And Okoro went down awkwardly. Just what we need, right? Him to get hurt. Let's see if they look at this for a flagrant. I think he might have got all ball, but I don't know. I think he got ball, but then he just dragged him down with it. Let's see here. Oh, no, he grabbed arm, too. He got a touch of ball, but then he grabbed a lot of arm, too, and dragged him down. So let's see if this is a flagrant. It's a foul regardless, I think, but they're going to look and see if it's a flagrant. Feels like we're down by 30. With the way we're playing, yeah, it does. But we're only down 9. Oh, yeah, he kind of hit him in the face, too, with the arm. And that might be another thing, too, they look at. I don't know what they're going to rule here. Oh, common foul. Common foul. A 1000% gonna call this a common foul. No, I don't think they will. He hit him in the face a little bit with the arm. We're gonna call it a common. Yeah, they're gonna call it a common. Yeah, he grabbed the hand. That's definitely a foul. Let's see what they rule. It's not a flagrant. It's gonna be a hard common foul, which should be 2 shots. Hopefully Isaac can make them. Let's see what their ruling is. Yeah, common foul. Me, or does it seem like JB just loves complaining to the refs? But yeah, it's like, dude, focus on the team itself. Don't be focusing on the refs. So first free throw is good for Okoro. Second one is no good. Splits the pair again. Pairs. And then he lost the ball. Turnover. Cavs bringing it up. Here's Mitchell. And then he gets stripped from behind because carelessness. Open McCollum for 3 is no good. Dunks it home the other. There's Isaac. Good pass. Lamar with the dunk. Stuff. Stuff, buddy. Yeah. Here's Garland. Out of bounds. Cavs ball. Tell you one thing, Alvarado's a gritty little fella. He don't back down from nobody. Garland poking him, gets poking and prodding. Garland forces a switch. He'll drive, backs out, fires for 3, and that is no good. Just chucking threes. Darius, got to pass the ball a little bit, buddy. Here's Alvarado. Oh, a storm by Allen. Usually see him get a steal, but there you go. Mitchell will bring it up against Marshall. He'll pull three shots, right? Unless he bumped into him earlier. Yeah, 3 shots, and yeah, there's Marshall bumping into him afterwards. Bumped into him as he was up and putting up the shot. So he'll have 3 shots coming up. First one is up and good. Oh, yep, it's good. It rattled around, but it went in. It's one thing that hurt us that one game where we missed like 13 threes. I mean, 13 threes. Oh my God. 13 free throws. Was it Utah? I think it was. Second free throw is good. One more. As Mobley returns, all sweaty and everything as usual. 3:04 to go here in the half. Cavs down 4. One more free throw to go. And good. All 3 are good. Down by 3. Here's the inbound. Goes to Valanciunas. McCollum. Guarded by Okoro. They switched with Garland on him. And there's a foul on Darius. Sometimes I feel like the refs just get a little too, like, foul happy. Like, okay, that's kind of interesting because, like, he ran into Garland. Like, I don't know if that's a foul. What the heck's Okoro doing? What is this dude Okoro doing? What are we doing? Oh, they got tied up, I think. Yeah, he was fighting through a screen, and that's what they were doing. Okay. That's what he was like. He was fighting through a screen, I guess. Valanciunas thought about a three. Passes it off to Alvarado. Over to Valanciunas. Floater is good. 45-40. 2:29 and counting. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell, guarded by Marshall. Over to, oh, nice pass to Okoro in the corner. Here's Garland. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Cavs ball. Can't wait for the day when we actually have like a legit sniper just chilling in the corner. Like, Hardaway, I guess. But if it's like Boyan or somebody that can bang threes at a good clip, that'd be fun. That would really open up things for us. Okoro in the corner for a three is no good. Why can't it be like Mitchell chilling in the corner? Because he's a guard, he's not a wing, so he's going to be guarding. He's going to be up with McCollum and them. McCollum against Mobley. Pull up for two. It's an air ball taken by Garland. Garland's going to bring it up. Drives right up, and he misses. All that to just miss the bucket. Corner, three ball, good. This team is ridiculous. 8-point lead for the Pelicans. So here we go. As usual, get close, fade away. Get close, fade away. Mitchell against Marshall. Misses again. Do I have to switch to CBS again? Because it looks like ESPN's froze again, I think. Still says 45-40. You know what? I'm going to switch to CBS again, I think. We were very good when I had CBS last time. Yeah. I'll do that. 1:10 to go. Here's Garland. Garland. Over to Allen. Goes right up and gets it. That's what I'm talking about. Wondering what I'm doing. I'm switching scoreboards because ESPN is tripping again. Here we are. Okay. All right. 48-42. Okay, here we go. Drives in, locked it. Out of bounds. Here we go. Okay. I like the scoreboard better, low key. 48-44 Pelicans. Here's Alvarado. Column. Drives in. Stops. Goes up. And gets the dribble. Trading Garland. No. Trading him. So, anyways, looking at the box score. For the Pelicans, Valanciunas with 16, as well as McCollum and Alvarado with 4. Off the bench, Graham with 6, Nance and Daniels with 2, and Hayes, I believe, has 1. Let me see if there's anything else. That's yeah. For the Cavs, 5, Okoro with 4. Then off the bench, LeVert with a solid 8 in 11 minutes, and then 2 for Stevens and 1 for Osman. That's it for the scoring. All right. Cavs shooting 48% from the field. Oh, I'm sorry, no, 45%. They're shooting 48. From 3, we're shooting about 29. They're shooting 31. And from the free throw line, we're shooting 58%. They're 85%. Granted, they've had more free throws than us. Daniels has 4 steals, too. In terms of, double-double watch, I mean, really, right now we only have maybe one guy that's somewhat maybe in double double watch, and that's right now Mobley because he's got 10, but he's got 3 rebounds. I mean, you could say Kevin Love, but you see, you got to have 10 points to have a double double to go with 10 rebounds, which he has 7 rebounds, but he has not scored. Yeah, I mean, people thinking we should trade Garland. I don't know why you'd want to trade Garland. Like, Garland's perfect for this team. He just can't shoot right now. That thumb injury that he sustained probably really hurting him. But yeah, Mitchell coming through again. Love to see it. All right, guys. I will be right back. I'll put up the scoreboard and I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty, we're back, guys. Had to go get me something to drink, because I don't want to. Yeah, the Cavs are hanging around. There's one thing about this Cavs team is they will play like they've never touched a basketball before for like 2 quarters or so, and then all of a sudden, not even two and a half, 3 quarters almost, even three and a half in some cases, and then all of a sudden, fourth quarter comes around, and they remember, oh yeah, we're a professional basketball team. We can play basketball. Yeah, right. We can play basketball. They're playing basketball without a basketball. But yeah, Cavs down by 3 at halftime. It could have been much worse. Then again, we could be much better. Got off to a good start and then hit the crap a little bit, but it seems like we're waking up a little bit. If Aaron Rodgers was to leave the Packers, the only team I could see him play for would be the Raiders. Rodgers playing for the Raiders would definitely be some getting used to. Yeah. Like it takes a little bit to get used to Brady playing for the Bucks, you know? And the thing about the whole Hackett thing with Denver is people forget because people will criticize, oh yeah, they had Hackett with Wilson. That was a horrible combo. It's like, well, if you really think about it, Denver went into last offseason thinking they were going to get Aaron Rodgers. So in their mind, they thought, oh, you know what? The best way to lock in get Aaron Rodgers is to get a guy that worked with him, Nathaniel Hackett. That backfired when they wound up with Russell Wilson and Rodgers stayed in Green Bay. Tom Brady loses to the What? Loses to the Bucks tonight. He is a Buck. You mean to the Cowboys? He's already a Buck. He can't lose to his own team. Oh man. As far as I know, let me check my Discord actually. Make sure JB Taylor hasn't DM'd me. He might have DM'd me about something because I know his PC was acting up a little bit last night because it crashed during the stream. Hopefully, okay, he hasn't DM'd me yet. All right. Cardinals plan to hire Monty Austinfort as their new GM. Oh, the Cardinals are hiring Monty Austinfort. I was like, huh? Interesting. That's an interesting hire for their GM, though, but he's good. He's good. Good hire by the Cards. It's a solid hire, actually. Which means now the Titans are going to need a new director of player personnel. Wow. Wow. It's a good hire. I'm not even going to hate. If there's any Cards fans watching, it's a good hire. Monty Austinfort is solid. Wasn't he just hired there like a couple years ago? I think he was, wasn't he? Okay. Oh, damn. All right. Just checking my Discord to make sure JB hasn't DM'd me about anything. But we're good. Jake Paul just DM'd me. Wow. Tonight's game is 50-50. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on which Cowboys team shows up and which Bucks team shows up. I'm talking about mid. I mean, the Bucks have been the definition of that for the last couple of weeks. I mean, let's forget they lost to Jacoby Brissett. It's tough. That was Jacoby's final game as our starter. And we went into overtime. The first overtime game I think we've had in a couple of years, and we won. I think it was actually the first overtime stream I've had in a long time, like a Browns stream that I've done in a long time, if at all. It was the last time I even streamed an overtime game for the Browns. It's been a long time. Believe in my team. We can pull it out. Oh, yeah. So there's Larry Nance. There's Luke Walton, coach of the Cavs, one of the assistant coaches, former Kings and Lakers coach. So we're ready for the second half to start up. Only down 3. Yeah, only down 3. Thanks to Spider. There's Valanciunas skipping down the floor. All right, let's get it going. So Marshall, Daniels, Valanciunas, Murphy, and McCollum on the floor for the Pelicans. Cavs have the usual starting 5 out there. Daniels in the corner. Kicks it out, stolen by the Cavs. Pass up ahead for Mitchell. Stops, thought about pulling up, pulls up anyway. Fires a little off to the right. Yeah, that was off to the left a little bit more. I think he would have nailed it. Here's McCollum. Round a screen. Marshall, corner, 3. Murphy is good. $11:15 to go. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell gives it off to Mobley. Mobley over to Garland. Darius over to Allen. Open. Mitchell for a 3. It's no good again. Come on, Mitch. You got to hit those. McCollum against Garland. And there's an offensive foul on Valanciunas. Garland got tripped up. Little bit of, yeah, just tripped him up a little bit right there. See his foot sticks out and tripped him up a little bit. Just kind of jutted his one leg out there and still down 6. Garland over to Mitchell. Back to Darius. Darius races into the paint. Up and no. Rebounded by Allen. Back to Garland. Garland. Pull up for 2. Is no good again. Oh my God. These guys literally cannot make anything right now. Deep 3 is that's just, I don't even know what you call that. I guess that's like an adrenaline rush 3, I guess. You're feeling it? The lob up ahead for Allen. Goes up and dunks it. I don't know what the heck. That's what you call like an adrenaline rush 3, I guess. Or you just think, I'm going to chuck this and see if it goes in. Up and good for McCollum. A running little floater off the glass. The running layup. Allen, Garland, the lob, dunked for Allen. That's easy play, bread and butter. The lob. Haven't seen too many of those recently. It's like they went away from lobs for a while there. 9:40 to go, down by 4. McCollum. No good. Cavs will take it back. Mobley, lead in transition. What the heck was that? Oh, he gets his own putback. Okay, that was interesting. I was like, what the heck is this dude doing? Down by 2. McCollum. Over to Daniels. Here's Murphy. Drives out. McCollum. 3. Good. Will I be streaming the Cavs game tonight? Oh, they're Darius inside for Allen. Gives it to Mobley against Valanciunas. Mobley 2. No. Putback is good by Allen. Yeah, the big men are getting dirty inside, but we need to do more on defense, man. It's 11 second chance points. Here's McCollum. Drives in. Turnaround. Jumper is good. Oof. I knew they were gonna be an issue because McCollum is that dude, man. Everyone know how good McCollum is. Here's Garland. Oh, nice pass and the dunk by Okoro. See, we're just dunking like crazy right now. Huh. 8:09 and counting. Down by 3 again. 3 ball. Too strong. Taken by Allen. think that was Murphy who chucked that last three up. Here's Mitchell to Garland. Garland against Marshall. Darius drives in over to Allen. Out. A nice passing. Corner. Three is no good. Pass up ahead. Stolen by Mobley. Just got his hand in there and stole it. Ooh. All of a sudden, Cavs down one. Cavs down one. Valanciunas was right to Valanciunas because, of course, it would. Allen would have had that, but he was like going out of bounds, so I think he aborted the mission trying to rebound that. And I guess they're going to call Alvarado back to the bench. Huh. Garland with 6:53 to go, down by 3. Garland, pull up 3. Why are you shooting that? What is this dude doing? This team, dude. And now it looks like this website just decides not to work anymore. Gotta look when these scoreboards don't want to work. Gotta refresh it, I guess. Okay, now it's working. All right. We're good now. Quick refresh. All set. If the Bucks lose tonight to the Cowboys, they are eliminated. Really? You don't say. You don't say. Really, Charlie? Really? They're eliminated tonight? In the playoffs? Really? I didn't know that. Oh, that's funny. The Cavs just got to go on a run here. But they haven't really been able to, again, sustain any sort of offensive presence. They get a bucket, then the Pelicans respond. And anytime we do get a miss, we always go down and miss right back. Check out my stream real quick, guys. Beautiful. Yeah, shout out to the 16 people watching, man, on this Monday. In the legacy of one of the most influential figures in American history, Martin Luther King Jr. Turn this off again. So, who was the first nickname for the New Orleans franchise? The Jazz. Cats. No, it was Jazz and then New Orleans Hornets and then the Bobcats. No, Jazz, Hornets, Pelicans. Yeah. What? There we go. All right. 6:31 to go. Valanciunas over to Daniels. Yeah, he just caught his man over pursuing. Gets the bucket. Down by 5. Cavs just haven't seemed to been able, again, to close in. They get close, and then they fall off a little bit. Down by 5. Here's Garland. And a foul on the floor. I believe it's on Alvarado, who's back in the game. Yeah, foul's on Alvarado. Kind of grabbing Mobley as he was going in for like a possible, like, maybe a dunk attempt. Garland. Right around the Rocket Mortgage logo. Garland drives in off a screen. Goes in. Up. Thrown off the glass. It's so good when he utilizes the glass. The glass, that's what it's there for. You know? Don't be afraid to use the glass to help the shot go in. Here's Daniels, the rookie from the G League. Gives it off to Murphy. Murphy against Allen. Oh, God. This should be interesting. Ball goes out of bounds. Cavs ball. little too messy with it. Cavs will get it back. Garland going to take it up with about 5:26 to go. 4 turnovers already for the Pelicans this quarter, just past halfway. And then we damn near go and turn it over right back, but goes out of bounds. Daniel's trying to notch his 5th steal of the freaking game already. Garland, guarded by Alvarado, gets a screen for a 3. Is good for DG. We are tied at 64. Alvarado takes it right back. Drives. Goes against. And he misses, but foul. Mobley and Allen both are against Valanciunas. And yeah. You can't even, touch him at a molecular level because they'll call a foul. Can't even breathe on a guy these days sometimes. But yeah, that was on Mobley. He touched his hand when he didn't really need to. I think Allen had him pretty much secured. I know Mobley was trying to come from behind to block the shot as the first free throw is no good. Okoro will check out. LeVert returns. It was kind of overkill, I guess, for Mobley to come from behind. But I think he was trying to block the shot. But he got hand instead. Second free throw is coming up for Valanciunas. It's up and good. So he splits the pair. Cavs. Evan, what was that? What was that inbound? He literally didn't even get it to anybody. He just straight up passed it out of bounds. My God, this team is... They just can't get out of their own way. Why are you passing it like that? 3 ball, good in the corner. Nice. Nice little, 4-point swing? Just like that. And we have a timeout. Ridiculous, dude. Oh, get the ball back. Oh, turn it over. This team is so reckless with turnovers. Out of nowhere, they're just so bad with it. They're usually a really good team when it comes to taking care of the ball. These are just mental lapses. Yeah, mental. I mean, we are kind of entering that part of the season where it's like awkward middle part of the season. I guess you could say this is the dog days of the season. The All-Star break is getting closer. And yeah, sometimes it's tough to get up for these kind of games, it's afternoon. Your body's not usually, you don't usually play games this early. I mean, when was the last time we had a noon game? It's been a while, I think. Didn't we play the Knicks like early one point? But I didn't stream the game. I'm pretty sure, but I have to look at the schedule. I don't think we have many more noon or like midday games anymore. Today, of course, is MLK Day, so of course they're gonna play early. Not to mention, I guess the good thing is I won't have to worry about about these guys playing during the Bucks Cowboys game tonight. No, as far as I'm concerned, I will be live with JB Taylor on his channel. Not sure if we're going to do Skype or StreamYard because I know his computer kind of struggled with Skype last night. Might do StreamYard again. It was actually a fun game to do last night. But yeah, this might be the last time me and him collab this playoffs because his computer is just not handling it very well. Yeah, his computer is it's taxing on the computer. I mean, it eats up bandwidth like crazy, especially when you got to connect 2 people via Skype. Not to mention you're using OBS too, which uses up a lot of bandwidth. You got to have a strong computer to do Skype and OBS. Otherwise, you're going to be in a very bad spot in that stuff. So Cavs down 4, 4:44 to go here in the third. Showing the trivia question. What was the first nickname for the New Orleans franchise? I'm pretty sure it was the Jazz. If we want to go this franchise, it was the Hornets. I think there was a team that was like the New Orleans Jazz, but then they went to Utah. But this franchise was the Hornets. Yeah. I think the Jazz used to be in New Orleans, I'm pretty sure. But Rubio's back out there. Here's Garland. Garland against Alvarado. How did that happen? Wow, he just somehow gets the ball to the hoop. Wow. So Levert, Allen, Rubio, Garland, and Love on the floor for the Cavs. I see Daniels, McCollum, Valanciunas, Murphy, and Alvarado for the Pelicans. Foul, and of course they'll be going right back to the line. Careless Latroll, careless Laturnover. I don't even know what to call him anymore. Freaking dude coming out here just being over physical. I mean, I get it. You're trying to make them earn the points, but it'd be nice if we could just force misses without fouling. Wow. Free throw number one is good for McCollum. Cavs tied the game, and then they proceeded to just forget how to play basketball again. Back to back weekend on the 20th and 21st. Cavs have the Warriors on Friday, and then the Bucks on Saturday. Oh God. Second free throw is up and rims out, no good. Cavs down three. Rubio will give it to Garland against Alvarado. Down by three. Here's Levert. Allen. Garland. Goes up. Draws the foul. It's on Murphy. Need DG to take over here, man. Mitchell's been doing all the taking over lately. He'll have two shots coming up. He's got 12 points on 7 assists, so he's on double watch. Free throw up and Mitchell's all right. I don't see him on the bench over there. Hopefully he isn't sick again. Free throw number two is good because I know he was battling an illness against Minnesota. He played despite being sick. Interesting strategy, as it looks like who's a Murphy coming out. Open in the corner, Alvarado for three is good. Who forgot to guard their guy, huh? Garland? Just leaving him open. Or was it Love again? I think it was Garland. Levert lost it. Luckily, it goes to corner. Here's Rubio from Garland. Fader is good for Rubio. His first points at home since last November, I think it was. The last home game we had before he got hurt. And a foul on Levert again. Dude, Karras. This guy, dude. This dude is the same guy that sold us against the Jazz. He just careless. He's literally careless. He just so freaking aggressive on defense. I mean, yeah, there's aggressive and then there's too aggressive, and that's too aggressive. He's he's practically in McCollum's back pocket. Always get caught chasing our guy past the screen. Free throw number two is good. 74. And then one more coming up. We're not gonna probably catch these guys because we can't get close. The closest we've gotten is tying it, and then we immediately fell off again. It's only third quarter. Maybe we wake up again in the fourth. All three good. 75-70. Pelicans lead. Here's Rubio. I don't know why they didn't add another point to the Pelicans score. Love turnaround jumper is good. Kevin Love contributed. What do you know? Down by three. 2:51 to go. And a foul on Rubio. Pelicans are going to be in the bonus really soon because we just love fouling. We wholeheartedly believe in no easy shots. So Alvarado to inbound, down by 3. CBS has it down by 2, but we're down by 3. Here's Nance in the game now. Kicks it out. Marshall against Levert. 5 on the shot clock. Goes up, gets it. 77-72. Levert goes up, gets whacked, but there's Mobley with the putback. Down by 3 again. Alvarado drives baseline. Gives it to Nance. Nance over to Marshall. Guarded by Levert. Lost it. Goes out of bounds. Cavs ball. I'm gonna refresh this. See if it changes the score or something. Nope. Hey ball. His no good. Yeah, their score is all messed up. For Nance is good. I think I'm just gonna go back to ESPN because these guys can't count. So here's Levert. Drive, spins, lost the ball. Yeah, we're just yeah, it's all mental mistakes for this damn team. Yeah, I guess these guys just forgot to add the other point because here we go. Here's Garland. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Drives, goes up, fouled. Down by 7. ESPN says 6, but it's 7. So they must have forgot about a point or something. Oh well. First one is good. Down by 6. I don't know why the scoreboard says 80-75. Wow. 81-75. Pelicans. Second one is good. Down by 5 with 50 seconds to go. Lamar Stevens out there with Mobley, Love, Rubio, and Garland. Alvarado. Here's Nance. Marshall around a screen. Floater. No good. Love with the rebound. And then he freaking stumbling. Dude is the biggest klutz I've ever seen. Oh, he's like he's drunk. Foul, I think, on. That might be why Love was walking like one like he was drunk, stumbling around. Foul on Larry Nance. Now they fixed it. Okay. What time they did? So 2 shots coming for Love as the Cavs are in the bonus. Love only has 2 points, but he has 8 assists. 8 rebounds and 3 assists. See if he can make these free throws. First one is up and good. Kevin's usually the guy to show up like in the fourth quarter. Cavs trying to cut the lead to 3 here. There's Zion, obviously not playing. He'll be out for a couple more weeks, I think. And good. Down by 3. 24 seconds to go. Here's Alvarado, drives. Open 3. That's no good. Taken by Love. Up ahead, stolen by Alvarado because these guys are so damn careless. Graham goes up. Alvarado's no good. So careless with the ball, dude. And down by 3 after 3. This game is as close as it could possibly be. The New Orleans Pelicans won the first 2 quarters 25-24 and 25-23. And then this quarter was actually tied at 31. I don't know what happened to Mitchell. He came out and then that was it. Unless that was just him coming out for the rest of the quarter. That could have been it. Hard to say. Score updates from around the league. 128-119 Milwaukee over Indiana. 81-76 New York over Toronto. 93 apiece Washington and Golden State. They're tied. And then 76-57 Atlanta over Miami. 48-40 Minnesota over Utah. They're in the second quarter. And that's it for all the games in action right now. Of course, you have a game coming up in about 2 hours, about an hour and a half or so, about 15 minutes. Phoenix and Memphis. And then Houston and the Lakers at 10:30 tonight. Yeah, so yeah, fourth quarter coming up. Can you feel it? No. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Cavs, let's see if they can rally again. I expect to see a lot of Spida in this quarter. Usually they be doing that. They'll kind of limit his minutes in the first half. Second half, he'll get a little bit in the third, and then he'll come out like near halfway, like past halfway, and he'll probably sit. And then in fourth quarter, he'll probably play the entire quarter. We haven't seen this Cavs team really blow somebody out. Like, well, we are long overdue for one of those games where we just blow the doors off of somebody. Who? Mitchell and Holiday. Mitchell hits the big 3, and then Holiday's like, I got you with that one, son. Damn. Cole Stewart says they suck. Yeah, they do. Tonight they do anyway. Some games, these guys be hitting everything, but I think it's just the effects of a long road trip. First game home in a while. They were out west. This is what happened when they were against Minnesota. Remember that game a while back? I didn't stream that game, but Mobley, Mitchell didn't play in that game. And that's when Garland had 51. Coming off that West Coast trip. Might have low-key tired legs or whatever after that trip. Garland pull up for 2 is no good. And still no Mitchell out there, though. But here is Marshall against Lamar. Nance against Allen, former teammates, of course, for like a little bit before we traded him away. Here's Steve Nance inside against Allen. Kicks it out to Alvarado. Floater. Off the glass is too strong. Guys be falling all over the place. And there's a foul. He was trying to go over Mobley to get the rebound, and he wound up missing completely. Almost got Mobley almost wanted to put piggyback right from Evan. So Alvarado to inbound. Cavs down 3, 11-18 to go. See if they can rally here. This team has been a team that plays stinky for 3 quarters and then wake up in the fourth. So we need that here again. Here's Garland taking it up. Garland gets it around, drives in, stop, pull up. 2 is good. Didn't even play stinky either. It's just they just couldn't really stop the Pelicans. They got in their own way too. It's a lot of getting in your own way. And we have an offensive foul on the Pelicans. Cavs ball. It's like just mental stuff, like bad turnovers and lapses. They got to lock in. Because I'm telling you, when this Cavs team is locked in and they're playing at their best, they're a very hard team to beat. So here comes Garland bringing it up. It's good to see Rubio out there with him, though. Here's Rubio. Garland thought about pulling up over to Allen. Fighting through traffic. The lob goes up and he's fouled. Mobley gets fouled by Alvarado, I believe. Trying to go up for a lob. It got kind of a little shove by Alvarado. Alvarado became one of those classic, players that everyone loves because of the way he plays. See, he was going for the lob and he got shoved just a little bit. Kind of interfered in the lob attempt. So 2 free throws coming for Evan as he looks to tie the game for, I think, what is this, like the third time today? 16 for Mobley. So Mobley's been playing fantastic lately. I like how they've been getting him more involved. There was a stretch of games where he was barely doing anything. Now it's like he's woken up again on offense, which is great. He's getting opportunities and he's making the most of it. As I think we have a timeout, Pelicans tied at 81. Mobley coming up for the line for one more free throw after the timeout. Just a reminder to everyone, I will be live, I think, on Walk Off Sports Talks channel, just like the last couple of days. We'll be live for Buccaneers and Cowboys, as long as this computer can tolerate it, because this computer struggled a little bit last night, or yesterday, in that first stream. It struggled pretty mightily. I mean, it crashed, actually, during the Vikings game. Crashed a little bit. Hopefully it'll tolerate it. I guess if anything, we just run StreamYard. It's better than nothing. But yeah, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. And I'll be live again on Thursday, I believe it is. No, I think our next game is Wednesday, I think, or whatever. But I'll be live for the next game against the Grizzlies as we face John Morant and company. That'd be a doozy. And then, of course, on Friday, we play the Warriors. You already know I'll be live for that game. And then on Saturday, I'll be back with football. I'm planning on going live for both games. And then on Sunday, I might just go live for the early game. I'm going to let Rocha and Josh handle that Niners game. Probably. It depends on the matchup. But I think I'm going to let Rocha handle that game. That's his team. I like, let him handle that. That's his team. But you streamed other games while they did. Yeah, but that's his team, though. I mean, I'd stream it, though. What the matchup is? If it's Brady versus the Niners, I might stream it. Well, actually, better yet, I think I'm just going to stream it regardless. So you're going to have double headers. I might actually talk to JB about streaming those games, but we'll see. JB Taylor with Walk Off Sports Talk, of course. We might stream them. We might stream like one of those 2 games together, but we'll see on each day. But yeah, Saturday it is, I believe, Jags and Chiefs, followed by Giants and Eagles, I think. And then you get Bengals, Bills, and then Bucks, Cowboys against the Niners. I think that's how it goes. Could be wrong. Tonight's game should be a good one. Dak versus Brady. They met earlier in the year. Brady and the Bucks completely shut down the Cowboys. So one more free throw coming up for Evan. It's up and good. And for the first time since the first quarter, I think, the Cavs have a lead. Let's see how long this lead lasts, or if maybe they can build on it. Here's pass stolen by Mobley. Oh, I thought it was Allen. I said Allen. I said Mobley, but that was Allen. 3 ball is just a bit off. There's Allen again with the rebound. Rubio pushing a little bit. Gives it to Mobley. Allen again. And he's fouled. I keep wanting to say Mobley. It's Allen. I was like, damn, Mobley got a big-ass fro. And he got taller. No, that's Allen. But I love seeing the big man getting involved. Oh, yeah, he touched the fro. That's illegal. That's sacrilege. You do not touch another man's fro. Free throw is good. The free throw, the free throw. 10-11 to go. Cavs up 2 now. Cavs 9-13 on the road, 18-4 at home. Second free throw coming up. And it's good. Battle's in. Up by 3. 84-81. Lamar Stevens against Marshall. Here's Valanciunas to the corner. It's blocked by Mobley. No foul called. Rubio bringing it up. Rubio gives it off to Mobley. Over to Lamar in the corner. Rubio calling off everybody. Rubio over to Allen. Allen's like, hey, yo, we're just going to sit here? Okay. I would just, it's rebounded by Allen somehow. I mean, Stevens, not Allen. What am I saying? My God, I am all over the place. Here's Garland. Over to Mobley. Goes up, gets fouled. He'll be back to the line for 2. I'm just throwing out names left and right. So another foul for the Pelicans, and the Cavs will be back at the line shooting 2 shots. Nice rebound somehow by Lamar. And then there's the foul. Free throw number 1 is good for Evan. And Evan with a very solid 19 points tonight. 14 for Allen, 18 for Garland. Still no Mitchell. I hope he's all right. Hope he didn't get sick again. Free throw number 2 is just a little too strong. Cavs up 4. I guess we'll see if Mitchell's all right, because he might have been sick again. Maybe he got sick again, because I know he's probably been battling that illness still. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, it's a push-off. It's a push-off anyway. I thought he just went like that, bro. What are you doing? Should have been a foul, but anyways, he threw it away anyway. Garland pulls up 3. That's short. But he got his own rebound. Rubio, he'll fire. He's short. But there's Mobley for 3. Third time's the charm, maybe? Garland's going to chill on it. Now we're going to drive. Floater is no good. Put back, no, but there's a foul. One, I believe, will go to the line for 2. Yeah, I don't see Mitchell on the sideline. Did he get sick again or something? I noticed when he called that timeout the last time he was in the game, he kind of ran off. Did he go to the back? Is he feeling good? I feel like he might still be sick because I don't see him on the bench. Yeah, I don't see him. I think he got sick again. Yeah, I think he got sick again, guys. I don't see him. On the floor for the Pelicans, it's Marshall, Valanciunas, McCollum, Murphy, and Nance. Mostly their starters. Free throw number 2 is good. Cavs have built their lead to 6. 8:43 to go. Here's Marshall. Valanciunas. Here's McCollum playing a little ring around the rosy. Drives in against Rubio. Step back 3 is no good. Garland with the rebound. He'll take it up the floor. He's going to drive over to Allen, who goes and dunks it home. Ooh, timeout, Pelicans. That's a nice little run. Oh, I see. Oh, you noticed that? It's an 11-0 fourth quarter start for the Cavs. Good stuff. They said Donovan is questionable with a groin strain? Oh. That explains it. Okay. That explains it. That explains it. Thanks, Brandon. I figured it was something because he hasn't been on the floor yet. And usually he would have been back in by now. But a groin strain? Ugh. I thought he might have gotten sick again. Damn. Just what we need. Another freaking injury. Just start getting people back. And another injury. Oh, another injury. We've barely played any games without Mitchell. I think we're like 9-0 without Garland. Uh, it's a grind. It's a grind. Yeah, I figured it was something because I don't see him on the bench. My first thought was, did he get sick again? Because I knew he was battling an illness. He pulled something, like you said, groin strains. Who knows how long he'll be out for that? I could see him missing a couple games. Oh, Jacob, if you're still watching, it sounds like Mitchell probably won't be playing in that game on Friday. Lovely. Unless maybe it's not serious and maybe he'll play, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the usual recovery time for a groin strain. The fact that they said he's questionable, not immediately ruled out. He might have pulled something. I don't know. At least it wasn't something like broken or whatever. Freaking torn. Uh, all right. Mhm. 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 There we go. Mobley with 19 and 8, so he is just 2 rebounds shy of a double double. 18 and 10 for Garland, so he's got a double double. That's nice. Pull up for two. It's short. Mobley with the rebound. It's Mobley, Allen, Garland, Stevens, Rubio for the Cavs. Valanciunas, McCollum, Murphy, Daniels, and Alvarado for the Pelicans. Up 8. Here's Garland against Alvarado. Keeps his dribble. Here's Rubio. Pull up 2. Short. His dribble's still a little on. His shot is still a little off. First home game since last year for Ricky. I think it was like November, right before he got hurt. Ironically, against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And now here is McCollum off the inbound against Rubio. 3 ball is no good, but he drew a foul on Rubio. Taking advantage of just how close Rubio is guarding him. I guess if it's you take any way you can to try and score. Still haven't scored here in the fourth. First one is good. So they finally get on the board in the fourth. So Landon says, go Cavs. One more free throw. It's good. Got one more. Technically, 2 years ago, 2021 would be his last home game till now. Yeah, true. If you're really being like, yeah. If you want to get technical, yeah. Last season. That's what I meant. Yeah, last season misses a third free throw. So it's a 6-point lead for the Cavs. See if they can add to this lead a little bit here. Rubio over to Mobley. Again, no Mitchell. He's out with a groin strain, according to people in the chat. Garland inside. Here's Mobley. Out to Rubio. Snags it. 3 on the shot clock. Pull up for 3 is just a little too strong. Allen almost got to it, but then he goes flying the other way. I don't know what the heck that's up with him, bro. McCollum chucks it up, and nobody went up to get it. Out of bounds, Cavs ball. Trying to go to Valanciunas. Valanciunas didn't bother to even try to go after that one. It might have been too tall for him. Here's Rubio. Ricky over to Garland against Alvarado. Over to Allen. Back to Darius for 3. That's good. Yeah, we need Darius to really take over without Mitchell, which is something that he's used to doing because, he played all last year without Mitchell. Here's a 3 the other way. That's no good. Rolls off the rim. Ricky bringing it up. At least we got a capable point guard in Ricky, though. Thank God. Ricky. Inside. Allen is fouled. Yeah, thank God we got Ricky. If we didn't have Ricky, it would probably be Neto out there right now with Garland, and I don't know how that would work. At least with Ricky can facilitate. He can facilitate, and Garland's obviously played with him from last year, so they know each other a little bit. And of course, everyone on the team knows Ricky, because they all played with him last year. The only one who didn't was, of course, Donovan. Free throw is good. I'm sorry, no, LeVert never played with him, did he? Because by the time LeVert came here, Rubio was already out for the year. Because we traded for oh my God. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, LeVert, we used Rubio to get LeVert. That's right. Yeah. Well, besides LeVert and Donovan, he's played with everybody else. That's true. That should have been obvious from the start. Here's McCollum against Okoro, who's back in there. Damn, nice job to challenge. Goes up and gets the 2. I guess good job by Allen to avoid fouling. But we're up by 9 with 5:50 to go. Here's Garland. Cavs trying to put this one away. Garland stops, goes, floater, no, tipping, good by Allen. Only 2 for Allen. This is like a look back into last year, focusing solely on the big guys. McCollum, step back 2 is good. Like I said, dude gets buckets. Must feel weird for McCollum to be that guy over in New Orleans and not be in Dame's shadow in Portland. But here's Garland taking it up. Around a couple screens. Guarded by Murph. Is that Murph? Yeah. Corner. Okoro 3 is good. Oh my God. Yeah, Okoro hits a 3 on you. That's tough. It's not like Draymond, with him and his backpack 3s. But yeah, Okoro's starting to hit more 3s this year. I love it. And I thought that was a turnover. Open corner 3 is good. Classic Cavs, leaving a dude open in the corner. As always. Here's Okoro. 4:30 to go and counting. Garland. Looks against Alvarado. Drives in. Almost lost the ball. Gets it out to Okoro again. Goes up. No. Yanked down by Valanciunas. Here comes a 3 from McCollum, I'm guessing. Up and good. Timeout, Cavs. Hope Okoro's all right. Oh, yeah, he is. There he is. I saw he crashed in the baseline. This is Mitchell. Well, good to see Mitchell back out there. Back on the sideline, back on the bench. Yeah, there he is. I don't know if we're going to see him back in the game. He's got the warm-ups on, which is nice. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to see him in the game because people are saying he was questionable with a groin strain. He must be feeling good enough because he got up and celebrated. He is back on the bench, which is good. Be nice if we could, have him out there to close out this game. I don't know if he will be out there, though. Guess we'll have to wait and see. LeBron becomes second player in history to reach 38,000 points. Only trails Kareem by 363 points. They host Houston tonight, and obviously he's not going to get 300 points tonight. But it'd probably take probably until the end of the year to reach that milestone. I'm just happy it won't come against us because I don't want to be that team that gives up the points that, the 364th point where he passes Kareem. 4:08 to go here in the fourth. A lot of time left. A lot can happen. So up by 6. So Mobley to inbound. Gives it to Garland. Yeah, I'm guessing Mitchell is probably done for the day. Just because he's out there doesn't. Just because he's on the. Yeah, see, he's walking around now. I don't know what he's doing. Just standing there. Allen standing on the sideline. Better sit down, Donovan. There you go, buddy. Garland. Here's Oklahoma. Spin dunks it. Ooh. Okay, Isaac. Little pump. Ooh, and then the dunk. 3:40 to go. Up by 8. Offensive foul on the Pelicans. Another bad screen. Illegal screen. And it's on Valanciunas again. And in terms of foul trouble, nobody's really in serious foul trouble on either side. I think 3 apiece for Alvarado and Valanciunas. But yeah, Mitchell's probably done for the day. Makes sense, though. It's good to see him back on the bench, though. That's important. Allen. Thought about pulling up. Goes inside. Hook is good. Ooh, the left hand. 10-point lead for the Cavs. 103-93. 3:11 to go. 24 points, 10 rebounds for Allen. Needs 5 assists for a triple-double. Can he actually do it? Imagine he does. If he does, that'd be freaking hilarious. Goes up, foul, and 1 for Valanciunas. Yeah, give me a 3. Yeah, I think Mitchell's probably done for the day. He is on the bench, which is good, but I don't think we'll see him the rest of the game. He might have tweaked something, but they don't want him out there if he's going to re-aggravate it. But he was walking around out, on the bench, which is always nice. If it was like serious, we wouldn't see him on the bench for the rest of the game as the free throw is good. Up by 7. Just about 2 minutes to go here. Under 3 minutes to go. Allen will give it off to Okoro. Okoro's going to rush it up the side here. Then he'll give it back to Garland, who will slow it down a little bit. Garland against Marshall. Draws a double. Here's Allen. Over to Stevens. Corner for Okoro. He missed it. That's a LeBron dunk. He was just trying might have trying to argue he got fouled or something, but no, he just straight up got blocked by the rim. 3 for McCollum is too strong. Brought in by Lamar, who gives it off to Garland. Man, I wanted him to throw that thing down, boy. Garland against Alvarado with about 2 minutes to go. Garland sizing up Alvarado. Draws a double again. Pulls up 3. It's good. Yeah, there's Donovan. He's over there. Yeah. I don't see him wincing or anything. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he really wasn't feeling good. I don't know. I don't know what the heck happened. But whatever, he's not playing, which sucks, but goes up and gets the bucket in traffic. That's Trey Murphy. 106-98. And then a steal. Because being lazy, as usual. McCollum. Always got to be lazy. McCollum. Inside. Foul. And, almost had the N1. This team can be so lazy on inbounds. Rondo caught a kid threatening the mother of his kid. You heard about that? He got in trouble with the law. Yeah, I heard about that. Can't believe when Rubio originally got hurt, the first move we made was to trade for Rajon Rondo. It's actually the first move. I think it actually happened. Yeah. When did that happen? It happened relatively soon, didn't it? over a year ago, just barely. Yeah, somewhere around there. I have to look. Free throw is good. Wasn't it November when he got injured? No, no, it wasn't November. And travel. Swear, if we choke this lead, it's because of these mental lapses. This team is like just out of their own head. Like, what are we doing? They said he traveled. I didn't really see it, but okay. These guys got eagle eyes when it comes to traveling nowadays, especially for the Cavs. McCollum goes up, misses, yanked down by Garland. McCollum got a tech. Wow. McCollum might have thought he got fouled or something. Had to have been that. So Garland will have the tech shot. It's up and good. Yeah, see, there's Donovan's over there on the bench moving around like he isn't hurt or anything. I don't know what happened with him. I bet you it's probably like he probably tweaked something and they don't want to, risk any injury as they usually do in these kind of things. They leave him out for precautionary reasons. He's probably going to be all right, but they don't want him to aggravate it. And then there's another near steal. Ooh, nice job by Okoro to run through that. Open. Lamar for three. It's no good. Tip in. Save. What the heck? Saved. How did that? Okay. How did Allen save that ball? He went full on yeet. He had it at first, goes out, yeets it, somehow doesn't crash into the first row of patrons. Here's Garland bringing it up. Fires for three. No, go. It went in. It went in. Cavs up 110-99. How that went in, I will never know, but it did. Wow. Cavs with a 32-18 fourth quarter. That essentially put this game away. 28 for Garland. Remember when I said earlier that Garland really wasn't showing up that much? Like he wasn't doing that well? Well, he showed up. 28 for him. Allen with 24 and 11. 19 for Mobley. He just needs 2 rebounds for a double-double, but I don't think he'll get that. I'm sure the Pelicans are going to go shot chuck mode here or something, but I don't think so. But yeah, the Cavs are going to get a big win, it looks like here, and they're going to be able to keep pace with the Bucks and the Celtics, who both won. 3 points in the first half. He had 23 in the second half. 7 of 14, 4 of 6 from the 3, and then 8 assists. So yeah, he really got aggressive in the second half, mainly because Donovan got hurt, I guess. But if you're wondering what happened, I guess it was a groin injury or something. I mean, he is there. He is walking on the sidelines, like he's walking with the bench guys. Doesn't appear to be hurting anything, like no wincing or limping. He probably pulled something, or maybe he really wasn't feeling good, and they had to come up with an excuse. I don't know. Refs won the Cavs this game. Fraud squad. Oh, AJ, you salty? Oh, you salty? Oh, that's sad. Salty? Wah wah. I mean, clearly, the refs won us this game, and not us going on a 32-18 run in the fourth quarter. Surely, right? Y'all missing shots and everything. Yeah, clearly the refs won you this game. The refs did. Goes up and gets the 2. Yeah, the refs won the game. The refs. Not us going on a 32-18 run in the fourth. The refs won the game. Refs. You sound like me when my team loses. I look for an excuse, and for a lot of people, the first excuse is the refs. I mean, yeah, like I said, oh yeah, the refs won us this game, not us going 32-20 in the fourth. Surely. Best part is, we did this without Donovan. Donovan's been out since like the third quarter. But there he is talking to Ricky. Looks all right. But I think most likely they're just keeping him out for precautionary reasons. Unless he really isn't feeling good. Maybe that's it. Maybe he isn't feeling good and they don't want to aggravate anything. That could be it. Who knows? Guess we'll get more, information later on. I mean, you have CJ McChoker as your best player. Yeah. And there's another foul. Valanciunas goes to the line now. Imagine sucking the ref. Whoa. Yeah. I mean, the refs have hurt us as much as they've hurt you. BI or Zion. But we didn't have Donovan Mitchell literally the final 2 quarters. Y'all get smoked. Yeah, this definitely sounds salty. I can just taste the salt radiating from AJ's comments. Salty, salty, salty. And spicy. Cajun. Yeah. Time out again. So why get mad? You should have lowered expectations. No, I haven't seen anything. Steven said it was a groin injury, but I mean, they've showed Mitchell on the sidelines there on the bench. Doesn't look like he's in any pain. I bet you it's precautionary reasons. That's why they're keeping him out. They definitely make a run. We didn't have Herb as the BI of Zion. If we did, y'all get smoked. Refs versus Pelicans. The refs. The refs won you this game. You mean the Zion that should be the mascot for every food? Oh, okay, London. Okay, Landon. You're the mascot. Like, we're talking about a dude who literally got fat in New Orleans. You think Mitchell's playing? I don't know. I'm going to say maybe. I don't know. I don't even know what his injury is. I'm sure JB will give us an update in the post game, like always. AJ, why weren't you in here when you guys were winning? Hmm? Where were you when you guys were winning? I don't think you were in here at all. I was looking at the chat the entire time. Like, you weren't in here as a minute when you guys were winning. I'm sure if you guys were winning this game, you'd be in there. You see, you'd be saying we smoked you without Bi, Zion, or Herb. And here's Jared Allen, the love gives it over to Garland, and he's fouled. Hopefully, he's coming back for Friday, of course, because you want to see him, right? Yeah. Don't think you should be talking about who looks fat. I mean, I would say something about you, AJ, but I have never seen your face, so I don't know what you look like. You know, I mean, I'm not getting paid millions of dollars to play basketball, and I've barely played. Zion has literally barely played at all in the NBA. He's been in the league now, what, 3 seasons? And he's played probably what? A combined maybe barely a season's worth of games. The dude can't play a stretch without getting hurt. Honestly, if I'm Zion, I would have played football. He's built for football. He's not built for basketball. He can't stay healthy. His body type is just not made for basketball. And there's a steal, and that's going to do it. Cavs are going to hold on here. 113-103. And good, impressive victory in a game where they did meet some adversity. But as usual in the fourth, they woke up, they locked in, and they got another big W. AJ, my boy, go get yourself a cheeseburger and maybe Zion will know. Oh, damn. Oh, dang. Sheesh. Wow. Okay, so for the Pelicans, 25 from McCollum led the way. It's not too bad. 22 for Valanciunas, 17 for Murphy, 14 for Marshall, and 4 for Daniels. Didn't even see Daniels at the end there. They went more or less with Alvarado to round up the game. Alvarado had 10, 6 for Graham, 4 for Nance, and 1 point for Jackson Hayes. No Temple, no Hernan Gomez, or Kira Lewis either. For the Cavs, 30 points for Garland. That's solid considering Mitchell missed like the last quarter and a half. 40 minutes, 2 for Garland, too, which is impressive. Also, 40 minutes from Mobley. He had 19, but I think he got hurt. Some people said it was a groin injury. He was on the bench, moving around. Looked like he was fine, but I don't know. But again, they probably kept him out for precautionary reasons. And then off the bench, got very little from the bench. 8 for Levert. That was solid. Didn't really see him too much at the end there. Only 1 point for Osman in 5 minutes. We only saw Osman for 5 minutes tonight. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Only 5 minutes of Chetty. That's an interesting one. Only took 1 shot in those 5 minutes. At least he didn't. I mean, he practically did do a cardio session, but he did shoot. He did make a free throw, which is good. But our bench has been doing this for a long time. It's just they just can't really contribute a lot. Luckily, the starters showed out. Otherwise, we would have been in trouble. Especially Darius. Darius really woke up in the second half. He struggled in the first, only had 5 points. Responded with a very solid 30-point game. Mobley and Allen, giving us a little flashback to last year. I mean, those two were balling last year at times, and another case of that this time around. It seems as though they're changing their approach, going from essentially attacking you with guards to getting you with the big men. So that's good. I'm liking how they're doing that, getting those two involved more, like they were last year. We were the most successful. We were at our best when those two were getting involved. Because if you can't stop those two, the guards are going to kill you. So, Cavs win. And we will see these guys again literally the day after the deadline on the 10th on ESPN in New Orleans. I'm going to guess B.I., Zion, and Herb Jones will be ready for that game. That's my guess, though. I don't know. Now, when it comes to the Cavs' upcoming games and the streams to round out the month, as I pull up the schedule for the Cavs anyway, I'll be doing the Memphis game on Wednesday, Friday at home against the Warriors, and then Saturday it's on Thursday on the road, and then OKC on the road on Friday. And then Sunday the 29th, we'll be home against LA, and then we round out the month of January at home against Miami, and that's it for the month of January. And then up until the deadline, we get Memphis at home, on the road in Indiana, and Washington on a back-to-back. Yeah, that's it. And then the deadline the next day, and then we're back in action against New Orleans on the 10th. Then we have a back-to-back with Chicago after that at home. So that's pretty much the rundown up until the deadline. We'll see what the Cavs do. I don't know if you guys saw my video I posted late or early this morning. Or no, I posted it today, but I filmed it early this morning. The Cavs, I guess, are trying to get a deal done with the Jazz and Hawks that would involve them getting Malik Beasley. So we'll see how that goes. I know, I guess I saw a Bleacher Report literally say something that we're pursuing it. So we're trying to make it happen. Going to have Popeyes tonight. Hey, eat that Pelican pack. It's great. The Cajun pack. So funny. Mitchell he had 11 points. Ingram, 35 points in the fourth quarter today for the Cavs. Great stuff. Landon wasn't even remotely funny or creative, but all right. Damn. That's funny. Damn. I don't even know. Was he even trying to be funny? What seed do you think the Cavs will finish? I think the Cavs will finish top 5 seed. Hopefully top 4. Because I want to see this team play at home in the playoffs. An actual 7-game series. Yeah. Please God, Mitch will come back on Friday. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't play on Wednesday against Memphis, but then he'll be back on Friday. I don't know. It's tricky because, like I said, he was on the sideline, on the bench, walking around like he was fine. Didn't look like he was wincing or anything. So maybe he made a tweak something. They might have fixed it, but they don't want him to aggravate it. So they said, you know what, you're fine, but we're going to hold you out for the rest of the game for precautionary reasons because, as it looks like, Darius has things handled. Ha ha ha. Kind of troll, yeah, because that's what my commenters do. They like to troll people. Especially, they like to troll trolls. They counter troll. If that makes any sense. Oh, you like to eat, crazy dog. Well, unless you want me to eat during the stream again, if I go live with JB Taylor. Oh, I'm sure he'll be DMing me soon, talking about, oh my, because I need to know if I need to make a thumbnail or not. Because if I have to make a thumbnail, I have to whip up a quick one. But I think it'll be live over on his channel, but we'll see. I'll have an update for you within the next hour or so. So I'll probably post it in my comments if anything changes. But yeah, Cavs with a big W. We're now 28-17 at home overall, 19-4 at home. Good stuff. Good stuff. Quick updates to the other scores. 110 apiece. New York and Toronto heading in overtime. 109-94 Atlanta over Miami, and 75-72 Minnesota over Utah midway through the third. So we need Memphis to lose so we can get that number 2 spot in the best home record department. But yeah, solid game from the Cavs tonight. We needed it. So hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I only came in to say Cavs only won because refs. You noticed that, Landon? He wasn't in here when they were winning, which is very weird. Coming in when you're losing to complain and make excuses. Now, Landon, we already know, like I said just a little bit ago, if they were winning this game, he would have come in here flapping his yapper, talking about how we got beat by a team without Zion, Brandon Ingram, or Herb Jones. I mean, who knows what our team is going to look like next time we play these guys? Heck, the next time we play these guys, we might have a I almost said Michael Beasley. No, we might have a Malik Beasley or Tim Hardaway Jr., Sadiq Bey, Boyan, one of those guys. Maybe we add a couple more pieces. Maybe we trade for Malik Beasley, send some bench depth away, but maybe we get some bench depth to boost up our bench a little bit because it might need a little boost. Because our bench has been very, how do I say this? Mid lately. It's been very mid. Mid. I don't know if my microphone cut out. Mid. Extremely mid. And you can't have a mid bench. Yeah, you'll get away with it now in the regular season, but you need a good bench in the playoffs. You need some guys that can get buckets. And right now, can you really trust anyone on our bench to get buckets? LeVert, yeah. I mean, Karras has been all right. Put up the scoreboard. There we go. Karras might be ironically the one guy that we can trust right now who can get buckets. Osman doesn't play enough. Love is a scrub now. He's old. He's like an old man playing a kid's game right now. I mean, dude, come on. Too slow. He's always leaving guys open. And his shot isn't falling. But honestly, I mean, nobody else really does much. I mean, Rubio just came back. I expect him to get more comfortable within the next couple games. But I know Popeyes doesn't have a Pelicans pack because people like me would ask if they are made from real Pelican. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's no Popeyes around where I live. We don't really got much around here. Just the usual classic chain restaurants that you guys always know and love. McDonald's, Burger King, Arby's, Wendy's, the classics, I guess. Nothing really to. I mean, there is a College Junior, but that's an awful long way away. One of these days, I'm gonna have to get that. One of these days. One of these days. Well, guys, that is gonna wrap it up. I'll have an update on if me and JB Taylor are not going live on his channel. I don't know how he's gonna do it. They're showing JB Bickerstaff going to the podium to talk. Me wearing a jersey. Yes, sir. My previously cursed jersey. Yeah, I actually thought that this jersey was cursed. Yes, but no, it's actually not cursed. We've actually won today in this jersey, so yeah. But I'm gonna wrap this up. RC Cola never really had it. I know First Energy Stadium has that as its primary beverage source. Culver's? No. Although when I lived in Ohio, one had just opened in the city by where I live. Literally in one of the cities where I live. My God, like then there was literally everything in the city I lived in and the two neighboring cities. It was everything. I mean, we had freaking, oh my God, I can't even name all the restaurants that there was over there in terms of like fast food places. No, in terms of like ones that you don't see everywhere, there was a Raising Cane's, a Chick-fil-A, a Culver's. What else was there? So it's McDonald's, Taco Bell, and all that. Chipotle. The Jersey Mike's had literally opened up in the city I lived in about a year or two ago. Yeah. One thing, if I was still living up in Ohio where I used to live, I might have actually, started a food channel and just did food reviews constantly. It's what it is. Like I said though, if when Pizza Hut releases, because I heard Pizza Hut's bringing back the New Yorker, that pizza they had in the '90s, which was like ginormous. If I remember, might actually get it. The second half, that's if it continues. We need it to continue because I'm telling you, next week's games are going to be fun. I might do one of each. I'm going to probably do most of those games next week. Going to have some dub matchups, and we'll see who joins the divisional round and who final or whatever. Portillo's? No, there's no Portillo's around where I live. It was in East of Chicago. Just opened up a year and a half, I think, before I moved. Or so, a couple years before I moved. There were so many pizza places. Like, I would always joke around with my parents, being like, man, it seems like there's like a pizza place for every person. The city was so big, it had 2 or 3 subways. Not even the transportation systems. If I were to walk up to somebody saying, what's so good about your city? I'd be like, my city has 3 subways. It's like, you talking rail line? No, the food joint. Like, we had like 2 or 3 subways. Then you had a Jersey Mike's that opened up. And there was this other place that was like smaller. Nobody really knew much about it. It was good stuff though. But there was some good food places up there. Of course, whenever I go up to Ohio, I always gotta get my favorite thing. Chick-fil-A. I gotta get Chick-fil-A. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head out. I could talk to you guys for hours. Legit. And it's officially trade season, guys. So we'll see if anything pops off here over the next couple days. And I know the chat is so lit. You guys are awesome. Always coming in the chat, chatting with you. I'm pretty sure if a trade happened during a stream, someone in the chat would be like, "Oh, Kim's traded for this guy," and I'd be like, "Huh?" And then the first thing I would do is I would check my phone or something, and then I'm like, "Oh my God, we traded for this guy," and then we would just completely turn our attention from the game and just talk about the trade for like 10 minutes. But yeah, I'll be live for the trade deadline on the 9th. Hopefully, we have some action. If the Cavs make a trade between now and then, I'll probably go live for it if it's a big one like the Malik Beasley trade that I guess we're looking at. But if it's a smaller trade, like the Rondo trade last year, for a small trade. Are you going to go live for any trades that don't involve the Cavs? Maybe if it's a big one. But if it has to be like league shadow, like Kevin Durant or Kyrie, something on that level. LeBron James, no, he's not getting traded. No, don't even think. I'll see you guys later, guys. I gotta go get something to eat for dinner before the game tonight. I'll see you guys maybe in that stream, but if not, I'll see you all maybe tomorrow for my divisional round search for a new D coordinator. I heard today they interviewed Sean Desai, so now all of our candidates have been interviewed. I mean, of course, Gerard Mayo, he backed out. So yeah, we interviewed everyone that we wanted to interview. And I don't know if there's any more candidates. If any more pop up, I'll make a video talking about it like always. But for now, I think we might have just found out all of our candidates. So we'll see who they pick anyone. And when they do, I'll make a video talking about it. You already know. So with that being said, oh, you can make a video if the Browns trade for somebody? Yeah. Or I might even go live. Again, if it's big enough. Like D-Hop, I'm going live. If it's something small, probably not. I'll just make a video on it. That's the way I roll. So yeah, for the final time, I'll see you guys later. Big dub by the Cavs tonight. They were down for a while there. It didn't seem like they were going to come back, but they did. Got to give credit to JB and the guys. They know how to bounce back off of a bad stretch. Yeah, it looked like they were kind of dead, and then they woke up, as they always do. But yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday for Grizzlies and Cavs. I'll be live for it. Hope to see you there. But go Cavs, and let's see if Kobe Altman can pull the trigger on this Malik Beasley trade that's supposedly going to happen. I don't know. Didn't say it's going to happen. Like if I see a tweet from Woj saying the Cavs are nearing a deal for insert player name here, that's when I'm going live, and then we'll see what happens. So with that being said, just showing the big men tonight. Pretty good, solid game from our big men, especially against Valanciunas. They held their own. Love it. So with that being said, guys, I'll see y'all later. Either tomorrow night, either tonight, tomorrow night, or Wednesday night. And let's go Cavs. Let's keep this thing going. On to Memphis. Go Cavs. And I'm out.
Mobley, yes, sir. Go Mobley. Joe. The Fro. Oh. Spider. I hope Spider's okay. How's that grind? That grind? The grind?
Oh, you follow me on Instagram. I have to see and follow you back, Mark. Okay. See you guys later. Bye. Have a good night, everybody. Maybe see you tonight on JB Taylor's